Hi, my name is Kennedy Everett Fulbright. I am from Dallas, Texas, where we serve Richardson ISD School District. I am a 2023-2024 National Standards for Family School Partnerships PTA grantee. Well, our primary objective for us was to advocate for the adoption of the National Standards for Family School Partnerships as a district level policy. Our goal, by embedding these standards into our district framework, we were aiming to create a more inclusive, collaborative, and engaged school community that benefits all students. We did quite a few things with that goal in mind. We testified initially with Angelia Lee, who is our district's Executive Director for Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion. From there, we engaged with our Superintendent, Tabitha Branham. We presented our case for adoption at a district level. In bringing those two people together, we have developed this year, knowing that we now have buy-in from our district level executives, we were able to get the buy-in from all of the PTAs this year. The key components in our presentation were, it was multi-layered. We first started with what is a proven impact for family school partnerships and on student achievement and school culture. We discussed how the national standards align with the district's equity, diversity, and inclusion policy. So all the things that they had been presenting in family engagement for the last several years. And we reinforced the importance of how the national standards aligned with culturally responsive family engagement. We highlighted the need for a unified approach. We thought that by adopting the national standards, the adoption of the standards provided a clear and structured guideline that benefited families, educators, and administrators alike. Lastly, next to last, we highlighted the success stories from the other districts that I mentioned before, that have embraced the standards and have seen improvements in student outcomes and school climates. And finally, we thought the national standards created a step-by-step plan for adoption and implementation. So in this way, we ensured that all the decision makers understood how seamlessly these standards could be integrated into our existing efforts. We are entering our finish line now. We have gotten the big decision makers on board. We have gotten the PTAs on board. We're continuing with educating our communities for family engagement. So our next step now is to testify before the school board. And thanks to my partner in crime, Andrew, who's been on it, we are advocating for the formal adoption of the national standards by the end of this semester. And continuing to build the community support by engaging our PTA leaders, parents, and stakeholders to ensure that we have everybody's backing. We hope that by demonstrating the overwhelming community interest, we strengthen our case for district-wide implementation. The advice that I would give to PTA leaders looking to adopt the national standards in their district would start with building strong relationships, making yourself a trustworthy advocate for your district, establishing yourself as engaged and committed leader within your school community, and building strong relationships, not with just the school that your kids are at, but at all of the schools. Go to events, show up for the kids and their parents and the educators and the administrators, and let them know that you are available and there to advocate for all of the children. You lead by example in that. Decision makers take notice of those who consistently show up and contribute. You attend the meetings, you go to the board meetings, you volunteer, you serve on committees. Everything around the district, it's going to require sacrifice and time, but by showing that you're willing to sacrifice your time, it shows you, it helps you build credibility and shows your dedication to our district. And finally, just be solution oriented. Don't always come with problems. When advocating for change, you can't just present the challenges. You have to offer some clear, actionable solutions. Position yourself as someone who not only identifies the issue, but is also committed to being a part of the solution by making yourself available. And that's probably the biggest piece about all of this. The sacrifices in time require us to make ourselves available for whatever the PTA needs.